is the executive director of the Bixby Knolls Business Association, which has helped to revitalize the business corridors and neighborhoods. Blair created the Bixby Knolls Strollers, Literary Society, Supper Club, Good Spirits Club, Concerts in the Parking Lot, Kiddickle Mass Bixby Knolls, Knights of the Round Turntable, and helped grow First Fridays as a way to connect the community to the business district and its members. Welcome to the show, Blair.
Hello, thanks for having me. And Tyler, once again, you have outdressed me. I'm completely underdressed for the occasion. I will change that if you have me back, but nice to see you again.
Next time, you're going to show up like in a tux and everything next time. I know it.
Going all out, I promise you.
Well, see, I mean, the last time we were on the show together, I think we were both here as guests. And I think last time you said that you talked over me the whole time. Well, now I'm the host, so I control things. So I'm in charge today.
All right. Well, look at you. You got a promotion. Look at me. I'm in a sweatshirt.
See, actually, I mean, I think the person who's working in a sweatshirt usually is above the person working in the button-up. I think that's usually how it works now.
Sure, whatever you say.
All right, Blair. Well, I mean, so we're obviously talking about restaurants. Talking about we have the article that we're talking about is going over one of the restaurants in Long Beach that was struggling and needed some help from the community. Obviously, your organization partners with tons of restaurants out here. So, what have been just some of the things that you've seen recently? What has your organization been doing to kind of help folks?
Sure. So it's a big topic. Obviously, it's big. It's a big topic. I could say it's been a hell of a year. Simple as that. And I talked to a restaurateur just this morning, who said pretty much that the pandemic has devastated the restaurant industry for a number of reasons. And we could pick it apart and talk specifics and some of the issues, but it's from staffing. Some restaurants are having problems staffing now. Some staff or some employees have actually moved on to go work at fulfillment houses, working for overtime, filling like Amazon orders and making a great deal more money instead of waiting for, will we open again, at what capacity. There's increased cost for restaurants. Again, it's having a shutdown, being shut down twice. Okay, use your patios or a parklet or your parking lots. So it's been very tough. And then of course we're going to battle consumer confidence when things are getting even better. We may be just seeing some silver linings now, but as things get better, can we get enough people out? Can we get them to spend money? So this is a lot of stuff that we can cover tonight. Again, I'm more of a messenger. We have 50 different eateries in our district, from small donut shops, bagel shops to sit-down restaurants and all, but all feeling the pressure and trying to get month to month through this thing. And anyway, let me stop there and tell me which direction we want to go, and especially we want to cover the great outpouring of local support that you're talking about in this one particular case. Because we've seen, when asked, people will respond and to help. I don't think anybody wants to see a business go under. And if people can pull together and make a difference, then we've seen that they can and will. So anyway, that's a broad stroke of this. We can drill down to however you like.
Yeah, no, definitely. Once we bring everyone else on, we can dive a little bit more into that. But first, I did just want to ask you, and I know we asked you last time, but for those who aren't out there, I just want them to hear this as well. So what is it that makes you, what is it that makes the Bixby Knolls Business Association different? What are you guys doing?
Well, so every business district has its neighborhood, it's got its demographic, its location in the city, which makes it unique. So in Bixby Knolls, we are what we call a bedroom community that surrounds two major corridors. And what we've done over the last decade plus is really to connect everybody together. We do half of our time in community engagement to inform them what we're doing, who is opening up, who needs some help, offering all kinds of social events that under the smoke and mirrors are supporting a business. And then of course we have our mission, which is support of business members, promote it, keep clean and safe and whatnot. But what we're doing constantly is producing output of all types. The events we couldn't do anymore in person, we've taken online. We have shared it with the community. We have get our membership over the head with help us help you. What can we do for you? Getting them information, getting them resources from the city, coming up with new marketing programs almost monthly. But it's just hard driving energy to keep us afloat and keep the community connected to what we're doing. Without them, we don't have support in the business district, but we're doing triage now, one at a time, helping our business members get through it in a number of ways. But our foot is always on the gas. When I get to work, we're knocking out 25 things to do that day. When I get home, I take my notebook to think of 25 more things to do tomorrow. So that's really, it's kind of a mania type of way to operate, but that's just how it is with us. And we want to see everybody survive the pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the coolest things is just seeing the different ways you guys have found to do things virtually, and make it work even during the pandemic when things can get a lot tougher. Looks like we had a comment from Ruben. He said, "Thanks, Blair, for being back on the show again." Yes, absolutely. We really do appreciate you having you on. And especially for this topic, you're literally the perfect guest to have on. So thank you. And then the second question I wanted to ask, again, I think we might have asked you this last time, but what is it that you love about networking? Why do you see networking as being so important, especially in these times?
Well, it's critical because, again, it's boots on the ground. It's being next to entrepreneurs of all types to hear what are the challenges, what are the trends, what are the wants and needs, and what then can you develop to help them, or who can you connect them to? We get calls all day of, do you know somebody that does this? Who can handle this? So we're just like a switchboard operator trying to connect people all the time. And the networking is critical. You want to learn best practices. You want to know who's doing what services. You want to be in the mix, and you definitely don't want to be in a silo by any means, trying to do it yourself with no contact with anybody. And I always say you want to play up, meaning network with those that are very successful, doing things maybe different that you never thought of, that kind of ups your game at the same time. So networking is critical, and it's something we try to do ear to the ground all the time, and with other business districts, through the chamber, and just meeting as many people as we can.